Joining us tonight is someone who played an enormous role in our nation's history during one of the darkest hours in our history since the American Revolution, following the terrorist attacks on 9/11 in New York and Washington and Shanksville, Pennsylvania. New York City's mayor, America's mayor, Rudy Giuliani. Mr. Mayor, it is great to have you back on. It's good to see you. In 250 years, we have built the greatest nation the world has ever known. How concerned are you about the next 250 years?
Well, first of all, the monologue was brilliant, Robin, and just what we need to hear.
Thank you.
This has to be a day, a weekend of unabashed patriotism, and let's lose whatever embarrassment has been imposed on us by foreign forces about being embarrassed about being patriotic. It's a wonderful thing to be patriotic. It's like being embarrassed about loving your family, which would be absurd. I agree with you that materially, America is by far the greatest nation in the history of the world. No one can even reach us. By materially, I mean our wealth, our power, our military power, our ability to dominate the world. Where we are not where we should be is spiritually. When we have one party with a majority of its people not proud to be American, I don't know that we've ever had that before. Something has happened to us.
And the numbers are staggering.
I think sometimes we analyze what happened to us a little bit off. We say it's coming from within, but it really has been imposed on us from without. These people who are not proud of us are utilizing a foreign philosophy, a foreign way of thinking. The way of thinking we rejected in our revolution. When they say they're progressives, it's not progressive to have socialism. Socialism is over 150 years old and has failed 27 times, and it usually leads to communism and violence.
Mr. Mayor, can I interrupt you for a moment? It's one nation under God, not one nation under Allah. And that's what these progressive, quote unquote, people are trying to impose. They're trying to impose it. Communists are getting elected. Many will likely be heading to Washington next year. We have a communist mayor in New York City, a city. I lived in New York City when you were mayor, and it is much different than it is right now. How concerned are you about the future?
I am not. I am concerned, but I'm hopeful and optimistic because I can't be any other way. We've faced very, very difficult times in America. Maybe we faced worse times than now. The Civil War, the first days of the Revolution, when nobody would have thought we would win. But this is a very bad time because we have a division going on from within. We've forgotten that Declaration of Independence. Those rights don't come from man. They don't come from government. They come from God.
Just quickly, Mr. Mayor, do you have any concern about this Islamification that's happening everywhere? It's happening everywhere.
I have great concern.
And it's going to Congress, too.
I have great concern for it. I think we have to remind Americans that we have all the answers to our progress right within our form of government. We're a government that is always seeking to create a more perfect union. When Jefferson wrote Life, Liberty, and the Pursuit of Happiness, that was aspirational. He knew we didn't have all that.
Right.
Who knows? We may never have all that. But in the search for it, we become the greatest nation in the world. And
Mr.
our
Mayor,
progress has to be more progress within the context of our form of government, not a form of government being imposed on us by foreigners.
I agree with you.
From Muslim countries
Mr. Mayor,
or from Marxist countries.
I totally agree. I see that 250 behind you, proudly. You are an integral part, sir, of American history, whether you know it or not. This story of America, the last 250 years. You are, and I don't even think you're aware of that, Mr. Mayor. You're always so gracious in thanking me. You are a part of American history. Thank you, former New York City Mayor Rudy Giuliani. It's great to have you tonight.
Thank you, sir. Happy
Enjoy
birthday.
the weekend.
Information. Truth is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.